Okay, here is what we're having for dinner. This is my husband's spaghetti sauce recipe, and I just wanted to show you the recipe. We're going to get started. Okay, and here's our ingredients. We got a pot of water trying to get ready to boil. We got a can of Hunt's pasta sauce traditional, a can of Hunt's pasta sauce meat flavored. We got some hot Italian sausage. We're only going to use 2 of those lengths. We got a pound of hamburger. We got a pepper, an onion, some Old Bay seasoning, some crushed red pepper flakes, some garlic, Italian seasoning, basil, Louisiana hot sauce, and finally spaghetti. So now I'm going to clear all this away and we're going to get started on making our sauce. Okay, we're going to get started on making our sauce. Okay, first off we're going to turn our burner on to number 5. Okay, and I've got sausage, 2 lengths of that. That's that hot Italian sausage. And I've got a pound of hamburger in here. I'm just going to go ahead and chop these up. Okay. And there we go. It'll chop up better as it cooks. Okay. But now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add our green peppers and our onion and garlic. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we're going to let this cook, okay? I'm going to put a lid on it and let it cook. And when this gets ready for the next step, I'll bring y'all back. Okay, our water is boiling, so we're going to go ahead and add our spaghetti. And we're going to let that boil. Back up. There we go. Okay, it looks like our onions, peppers, and meat is cooking really well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and chop all this up. We're not trying to make meatballs for our spaghetti. We're just trying to have ground meat. Ouch. That's some hot stuff right here. And you kind of get the idea on how this goes. Now, there we go. Okay, we've got the meat all chopped up now. Now we're going to go ahead and add our seasonings. Okay, which is 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Louisiana hot sauce, And now we're going to go ahead and add our can of traditional spaghetti sauce from Hunt's. Pasta sauce, I should say. And then we got Hunt's pasta sauce meat flavored. Okay. And there it is. Now my husband does make spaghetti sauce homemade with tomatoes and everything, but this is a weeknight version, so we're not going to be able to do all that. Okay. Now we're going to stir this up, and we're going to let this simmer for 25 to 30 minutes to blend those flavors. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on this and let it stew away. Simmer, simmer. Alright. It is delicious. But see, that's kind of what it looks like. And I'll bring you back when it's done, and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay? Just wanted to talk about the news a little bit. There was a terrorist attack, actually 2 terrorist attacks on New Year's. One was in New Orleans. A guy drove a truck that he rented into the crowd of New Year's Eve partiers, and then started open firing, but he was eventually stopped by police. He was shot and killed. And then another terrorist attack was in New York City, just in front of Trump Towers. A man rented a Tesla Cybertruck, and he had filled the back end of it with gasoline and camp fuel and fireworks, and anyway, he blew it up with himself in it, I guess, and it didn't do any damage to Trump Tower at all. The fire was really contained in the bed of this Cybertruck. So anyway, this world's kind of crazy these days, but I just wanted to tell you that they're saying that both of these people acted alone. It was coincidental that both vehicles were rented, and 2 terror attacks. Both of the guys were military men also, so I don't know what's going on. People's thinking's a little off these days, but you know. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you all about that. They're still investigating what happened there and what brought all this about. I know the one that ran his truck into the crowd in New Orleans, he had pledged allegiance to ISIS, I guess. He had a flag in the truck, an ISIS flag, and he had mentioned it on his Facebook, I guess. I don't know how much of this is true, but that's what's floating around in the news. So, anyway, we'll see how this all turns out. Our sauce is cooking really good. It's kind of just simmering. Looks good. We'll be back. Okay, our spaghetti's done, so I'm going to drain this out. Okay, our sauce is now done. It looks good, doesn't it? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get it plated up. Okay, here it is, all plated up. Doesn't that look yummy? We're going to go ahead and eat. You guys have a good evening, and God bless you. And to my daughters, this is Daddy's sauce. Alright, so you guys have a good one. Love you.